welcome to Happy Smudges. Today I want to share a little bit about why I've been focusing so much on oil pastels. For a long time, I worked mainly with colored pencils. I really love how detailed I could get, how I could really slow down and get lost in a piece. And when I finished something, that feeling of accomplishment was incredible. But over time, I started to notice something. It was taking me a long time to get there. And honestly, I think I got a little too comfortable with that. I decided to change things up, and that's what led me to oil pastels. This time, I wanted to approach it differently. Instead of letting what I already knew guide me, I gave myself a challenge. 30 days, 30 finished pieces. Nothing crazy, just something that felt achievable but still pushed me. I also made the conscious decision not to over-research. I've noticed that when I do that, I end up convincing myself I need all the right tools before I even start. And then I also start to compare myself to artists who have been doing this for several years. So this time, I kept it simple. I used what I already had and just started. At first, I worked in a sketchbook I already owned. It was fine and blending actually felt very natural. But I quickly realized something. I was spending way too much time on each piece, which kind of defeated the purpose of the challenge. I tried mixing in colored pencils, but I didn't really like how different the pigment was and how they interacted. So I adjusted. I started working on small index cards. That's why you've been seeing them a lot in my videos. For me, right now what matters is finishing the pieces and not making something perfect. This whole process has really just been an experiment. I wanted to see what would happen if I committed to something consistently for 30 days. No pressure to be amazing, just showing up and doing the work. I'm still at the beginning, but I'm already learning a lot. Not just about the medium, but about my habits, my tendencies, and how often I get in my own way. Sharing this hasn't been easy. I've definitely felt nervous about putting my work out there, especially when I can see all the mistakes. But I think there's value in being honest about where you're at, not just where you want to be. So that's really why I've been sharing this journey. If anything, I hope it encourages you to try something new, even if you're not great at it yet, even if it feels uncomfortable. Sometimes just starting is the most important part. Thank you for being here, and if there's anything you'd like to see along the way, feel free to let me know. Anyway, I don't want to over-explain this topic too much. I think it's better if I just let you sit with the process and see how this piece comes together.